What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
Being a Disney star isn't easy, not easy at all. But what kind of rules do these stars have to follow while appearing on their shows and movies? Well, turns out there's a lot, from completely changing their looks to the company pushing its stars into making music, and even a strict morale clause included in every contract. Here are strict rules the cast of Zombies 3 must follow. Long hours in the makeup department. Disney is without a doubt one of the most successful film companies in the entire world. Perhaps the most successful one. But ever since forever, the company has been making a huge impact on the lives of young children with movies such as Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, and most recently Descendants and Zombies. But the network has been involved in plenty of controversies as well. Most of them are about the strict rules the network applies to its stars, which includes the cast of our favorite franchise, Zombies. But before we get into details regarding the rules, we need to share some good news with you. The third part of the franchise has a release date. Finally, Zombies 3 will originally debut and stream on Disney Plus on July 15th, and viewers will be able to see it on the Disney Channel on Friday, August 12th. Now, these stars go through an incredible transformation before acting, and most of them spend hours and hours in the makeup department. Since the franchise is all about cheerleaders, zombies, and werewolves, there are many costumes, wigs, and makeups involved. Take a look at Milo Manheim without green hair. Amazing, right? As you already know, the second film of the franchise introduced a new group, the werewolves. When this group feels threatened, their eyes get filled with brightness and intensify. Most fans believe that makeup was used for this transformation, but no, this was made with special visual effects.
Will you make me the luckiest zombie and be my date to prom?
No.
Great. No?
Must do several takes, thanks to Disney of Waverly Place and many more. Once the stars were done with the shows, they all jumped into making music, which was even better for us because we never felt like we were saying goodbye to our favorite character. But you probably noticed that these stars were all involved in plenty of controversies after they broke up with Disney. Most of them did everything they could in order for fans to forget their sweet childlike image. This is only because of the strict rules they had to follow while working for the company. The studio practically controlled their lives, and once they got their freedom back, they felt like now is the time to ruin the Disney image. This is sad, and we really hope things have changed a little bit for the new generation of Disney stars. We do know that one rule is still applied, as the cast of Zombies needs to work really hard. There's one scene in particular that requires several takes, and the actors were really tired once the creator said the final cut. We are talking about Zedison's kiss. Zed and Addison kiss at the prawn, and that was, without a doubt, one of the best moments in the entire franchise. Meg Donnelly told 17 that she and Milo kissed at least 8 times during the filming. One time my nose was a little smushed, and then another time his face was kind of covering mine, she said. It had to be perfectly lined up. It was really fun. It was hilarious. Thankfully, the actors didn't feel uncomfortable, and we have to agree that the kiss was truly magical.
Captain Bucky.
Allowed to improvise. The Zombies franchise is filled with some really great dance numbers, a trend that will continue in the third film. As 17 reports, all of the dance numbers are obviously choreographed, but according to Milo and Ariel Martin, they were allowed to improvise and change some of the main moves. So yeah, the cast is free from the no improvisation rule. We're not sure whether this also means that they were able to improvise with those lines, but we really hope they are. It may look like we're all doing it together and it's synchronized, and every person has their own sort of variation, Milo told 17. Ariel then explained that they were able to throw their arms whenever they wanted and throw their legs how they wanted to because of their personalities. We don't know whether the third film will allow Milo this, but the first one did. The actor explained that he and his co-stars were playing zombies and were able to create their characters' looks and styles. The actors who played humans were not allowed to do this. The same applied to the actors who played the werewolves in the second installment, with them being allowed to help when the creators were designing their characters' looks. But this isn't the case with all of Disney's stars, and the rule of no improvisation applies to most of them. We are 100% sure that Zombies has some of the best creators in the film industry, creators that understand how important it is to give the stars freedom they deserve, which guarantees better and more enjoyable performances. Am I right? Apparently, freedom was not given to the Disney stars back in the day, since the company is mostly working with child stars stars, we practically see these people as they grow up on our small screens. And since these child actors are working for the company for years, sometimes even a decade, we expect them to be given the freedom to improvise. But that doesn't seem to be the case. We already mentioned that a lot of stars were given zero creative freedom or control, despite most of them having some great ideas that will help the show or film they star in. In an interview with Vulture, Dylan Sprouse, who starred alongside his twin brother Riverdale actor Cole Sprouse on the Disney Channel series The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, said that this was basically the reason why they decided to quit Disney. "I mean, we had a really awesome idea for where the show needed to go," he said. "We were 18. If that isn't old enough to know exactly what the show needs, then, well, I would beg to disagree. I don't think Disney were willing to work with us, really ever, so we stopped the show." What do you guys think about this? Let us know and make sure you smash that like button if you haven't done it already.
Okay, this is a little bit weird.
Strict morale clause. Disney often works with child actors, and because of this, they try to keep the innocent child image, as the actors will never make a negative impact on the younger audience. This brings us to the rule that every actor who signed with a studio must abide by the strict morale clause. If some actors don't follow this rule, the company would break off the contract immediately. This rule doesn't apply when the actors decide to speak up about their mental health issues, thankfully.
You're beautiful, Addie. But the same beautiful that you've always been.
Make music. We previously mentioned that a lot of Disney stars are pushed into making music, hence most of its stars have built thriving singing careers. But in most cases, this is a strict rule. In fact, most of these stars are required to release a few singles or albums. It seems like the company forces the actors to go into music. Shia LaBeouf explained this issue during an interview with MTV News Disney Channel. He explained that the network really forced him to go into music. Didn't want to be a churn 'em out guy. "I really never felt like I fit in there." Yeah, we know. We were shocked as well. It's really messed up, and we can't believe that the network really pushes some actors into something they never wanted to do. It's such a bad policy. Hopefully this isn't the case with the cast of Zombies, and we really hope they get better treatment.
The night is our home. We own what we own.
On a related note, which of these rules is the craziest according to you? Let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed our video, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. As always, thanks for watching.